Hello everyone. In today's session, we will see the small signal analysis of this differential amplifier. In this approach, we write AV is equal to GM into R out and obtain GM and R out separately. Let us see that how to obtain GM and how to obtain R out. First, let us obtain GM. For obtaining of GM, this point P can be treated as the virtual ground. If this is a virtual ground, then the equivalent circuit of this can be like this. Because this is grounded, both the sources of M1 and M2 transistors are grounded, and M3, M4, that is the active mirror for this particular circuit. Now for calculation of GM, we start with the current ID1, which is equal to the current ID3. The current flowing through this is same as this, and the same is mirrored here, that is copied here into the transistor M4, that is ID4, which is equal to minus GM12 multiplied by V in by 2. GM1 minus GM12 multiplied by V in by 2, because we are applying the voltage of V in by 2. Similarly, we have the current flowing through the transistor M2, ID2, can be written as minus GM12 into V in by 2. This GM12 is the transconductances of transistors M1 and M2. I out is nothing but it is ID1 plus ID2, which is equal to minus GM12 multiplied by Vn. Hence, GM can be written as GM12. This is GM. Now we need to find out what is R out. Calculation of R out. For calculation of R out, let us consider the circuit. So here, when the voltage is applied to the output to measure R out, the gate voltage of the M4 does not remain constant. Here what we are doing, for measuring the R out, we are applying the voltage Vx, and because of Vx, Ix is the current flowing. So when this voltage is applied to measure R out, the gate voltage of this particular M4 transistor does not remain constant, rather than it changes, rather maintaining the constant voltage, it changes. Therefore, the current drawn from Vx, that is here, the current drawn from Vx through this can be represented by Rxy, and the resistance of that with respect to these two transistors is 2R01, RO1, 2. Now we can therefore write Ix is equal to 2 times Vx divided by 2RO12 plus 1 upon GM3 parallel RO3 plus Vx divided by RO4. Now how we are arriving at this particular expression? See here, these two are modeled as Rxy that is this RXY as this RXY, it is 2 RO1 comma 2. Similarly, this is equivalent to 1 upon GM3 parallel with RO3. Now we have to write what is the current Ix flowing through the circuit. So it follows this path as well as this path. What is the current flowing through this path? It is Vx divided by the resistance. Vx is the voltage source, and what is the resistance over here? It is 2RO12 plus 1 upon GM3 parallel to RO3 plus the resistance of this particular transistor is RO4. So it is Vx divided by RO4. And what does this 2 indicates? A factor 2 accounts for current copying action of M3 and M4. For 2RO12 very much greater than 1 upon GM3 parallel to RO3, we have Rout nearly equal to RO2 parallel to RO4. We have obtained what is Rout, and we have obtained what is GM also. So this is GM and this is Rout. Now what is the voltage gain? Voltage gain now can be written as AV is equal to GM into Rout. So put those two expressions in the expression of AV, we get the overall gain is equal to AV is equal to GM into Rout, which is equal to GM1, 2 is a GM multiplied by Rout is RO2 parallel to RO4. This is what is the overall gain when we do the small signal analysis. Next we will see what is the common mode property. Look into the circuit. What is the circuit now? The circuit is a common mode voltage V in Cm is applied to both the inputs of the transistors M1 and M2. How do we define the common mode gain here? Here in this circuit, the output signal of interest is sensed with respect to the ground. Thus, we define the Cm gain in terms of single-ended output component produced by the input Cm change. What is the output? Output is the single-ended output component. And what is the input voltage applied? That is V in Cm, and it is the common mode voltage for the transistors. Therefore, so let us write common mode properties. Therefore, ACM can be written as delta V out divided by delta V in Cm. To determine ACM, we observe that if the circuit is symmetric, let us look into this circuit. If the circuit is symmetric, then Vf will be is equal to Vx, and there is a common mode voltage applied between the transistors M1 and M2. Therefore, the circuit can be redrawn like this. Since Vf is equal to Vx, these two are shorted and it is taken as the Vout. And M1 and M2, a common mode voltage is given. So the common mode voltage is given like this, V in Cm, and here we have the resistance RSS. And the equivalent circuit of this is this. These two transistors together can be represented as 1 upon 2 GM34 parallel to R034 divided by 2. Similarly, these two transistors can be represented like this, and we have the RSS resistance. Here M1 and M2 appear in parallel, and so do M3 and M4. Therefore, we can write ACM as, see, this is equivalent to the common source stage with the degeneration resistance. And what is the gain of that particular circuit? It is nothing but this resistance divided by the resistance of this path will give you the value of, or the equation for ACM. So ACM nearly equal to this resistance minus of 1 upon 2 GM34 parallel to RO34 divided by 2 divided by 1 upon 2 GM12 plus RSS. This is what is the ACM, and this expression already we have seen in the common source stage. Now assuming 1 upon 2 GM34 very much less than RO34 and neglecting the effect of RO12 by 2, we can write ACM is equal to minus 1 upon 2, just simplify that. Let us, we have to simplify this particular expression, minus 2 GM34 divided by 1 plus 2 GM12 into RSS divided by GM12. This is equal to minus 1 divided by 1 plus 2 GM12 multiplied by RSS into GM12 divided by GM34. Now what is CMRR? CMRR can be defined as, it is ADM divided by ACM. Differential gain divided by the common mode gain. So this is equal to, differential gain is GM12 RO12 parallel to RO34 multiplied by GM34 into 1 plus 2 GM12 multiplied by RSS divided by GM12. This will cancel out. So we have CMRR as 1 plus 2 GM12 multiplied by RSS into GM34 multiplied by RO12 parallel to RO34. This is what is the CMRR. That's all. Thank you.